Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Apple tied in the pre-market high. ASTS has a nice turn here. I'm watching that one carefully. ALAB over the previous day's highs, all-time highs right above. Oh, it's moving fast to that test. Tesla getting a nice continuation. I want to see Apple get a continuation over the previous day high right here. Actually catch some bids over that. ASTS also looking good here. I took some Tesla calls for next week because it's looking good. I want to see if this is a major low. I had 391 as a big level. But overall, I don't want to trade too much. That's a nice all-time high breakout from ALAB, and it's just going. Volume could be a little bit better this morning, but I like the way it's moving. I want to see Apple over 300 and hold it. Nvidia straight down. Premium's holding well. Apple at 300 again. Apple looks really good here. Come on, Apple. Give me the continuation I want to see. You turn. A little sleepy this morning. It's a good morning to be a little sleepy, though, and a little slow to take trades. Big event after the market close. Then we have Fed minutes today. I'm already in Apple calls, so I'm looking to see if I get a nice exit here soon. Took a partial on Apple for 58%. ASTS pretty ugly. We might get that. Drop this morning. There might be a dip buy there, but it needs time to set up. Tesla. Trying to hold this. We need to get the full flip on the 30-minute. It's flashing it. Coming up into the big 65-minute resistance. The thing is, you get a pop over this. We should reclaim 421 pretty fast. Apple's still not getting the reclaim over 301. That's what you want. You want it over 301 to get the nice continuation. Gimme. 65-minute is bullish on SPY, so this might turn into a dip buy. Let's see how it reacts at the pre-market low. And I might exit some puts on that. This is a back test of 300 for Apple, and I like the way it's behaving. I'm going to try some dailies here. I just opened them. Just small. I still have some weeklies, too. So I have some end of the week, and now I have some dailies I just added. Tesla getting a nice continuation here. Let's take a look at CG. Oh yeah, I'd like CEG to really come back and defend like 268. Tesla new highs here. Good morning, Star at ASTS. A-Lab just A-Lab. Our new unusual options flow tracker is up and cooking. I'm up 50% on the Apple dailies here. I might go ahead and take a partial as we push to new highs. I'm going to lock one in for 54%. Weekly's looking good. Tesla up 16% here. I don't love the way SPY looks quite here, but we're getting those runners. You know, Apple over 301 is what you want to see. Let's check Tesla. Tesla still failing this, but it's looking good. It's looking like we might get the breakout even today ahead of NVIDIA earnings. It should be interesting. ASTS is looking like an improvement here. Like a big improvement here. Now you're about to fire on all time frames. I might try actually to put some time on this one and let it cook. It's pricey, but it's worth it probably. All right, I sold the other Apple Daily for 105% here. I'll take my Apple Weeklies down to a runner here. Spy's going for it. I didn't have strong confluence, and CEG also going for it. And NVIDIA shaping up nicely. Let's take a look at Microsoft here. Retracing, Google. Google over 395 could be interesting. Meta's still breaking down. So Apple, we've got clear leadership here from Apple and Tesla. Let's look at Amazon. There's a lot of unusual options flow from Amazon yesterday, and holy cow. Someone just bought 264,000 in Metacalls. Big Google bets hitting the tape here too. Repeated bets. These are almost hitting too fast for the bot to write reports on. There's been 13 unusual orders on Google this morning. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's probably keep an eye on Google here. $15-minute, 30-minute, 65-minute. I don't see it yet. I would Prefer to chase this over this big area of rejection, honestly. ASTS rugging very awkwardly, quite honestly. It has a pretty good setup. But let's see if they set a higher low here and get a continuation. We'll watch the 5 minute. This was a bit tougher for me to trade, quite honestly. Nice confluence. Next key level 303 on Apple. Still looking good. I'm down to just a runner there though. I am leaning long with SPY hedge here in the market ahead of NVIDIA earnings. I do have NVIDIA lottos already open as well. You know, you hate to see this if this would reject, but I wouldn't read into this price action too much on NVIDIA. Not ahead of earnings. Earnings is everything. If anything, NVIDIA selling off into earnings is a pretty good sign. Guys, they are just hammering Google on the tape. I don't see it on the chart, but we'll keep an eye on it. There's been 16 unusually large call positions on Google today. Two huge orders on INTU for downside, and I'm kind of interested in some downside plays. A-Lab looking great. It was just too fast for me, man. I'll have to look for a continuation tomorrow. I don't know. I think I will. I don't think I'd be looking for down. The daily just flipped bearish, but well, we're seeing puts ahead of earnings. Those might be hedges. Those big put positions. This is not one I would want to be short on. If anything, actually, if it reclaims 484, it's a good long because it's got a nice like inverted head and shoulder setting up here. A-Lab just a freaking monster. Oh, it sucks that I was so slow this morning on that one. We've seen the 15-minute flip red on SPY, but it's actually holding up pretty well. I would love for this thing to have a nice pullback. Quite honestly, wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't complain about it. With Google's testing the previous day's lows, let's see if it sets up a trap here. I'll watch the 1 minute. I want to see a Morningstar or something. Apple back testing the weekly breakout here. Do 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 Okay, I'll stop. It's probably really annoying. My bad. We got the first half hour of the market open here, guys, and feeling sleepy. Feeling sleepy. We can adjust this down. Very boring. Downside confluence right here. Needs to clear 737 again. Google trying to turn. I don't know. Red to green there on Google. Almost looks like it's setting up a scalp. It's not strong enough for me to take it, but it's decent risk reward to see if we can get at least a push to 388. I'm just going to just sit on my hands. Not where we want to be making big moves. I'd like to see Apple bounce here on the back test. 30 minutes still about to fire at Apple. Look, it still looks good. It's being patient. Being patient with ASTS as well. But I'll only sit with this thing being sideways for so long, guys. I'll only sit here for so long. I'm a patient man, but it has limits. might get that 388 push from Google here, but this is your big resistance. SPY getting choppy here. A-Lab. I almost don't even want to look at it. I was too sleepy this morning. I did get an alert go off on Intel. It looks like it is trying to reclaim the high. Let's look at the 15-minute and 65-minute. We've got good confluence there, so trend looks healthy. I just want to look at the 4-hour real quick and get reminded of what the larger structure is. Yeah, man. I mean, you kind of defended a key level you needed to at 106. 2 rejections there. So maybe you could set a higher low, or you could. I mean, you really don't need to because trend is clearly still up. I wonder if the one day's reclaimed the 9 EMA. So bulls are back in control. They're back in it, back in the driver's seat. You know, even after like an ugly morning star like this too. It's awfully bullish. It's awfully bullish. Kind of letting some trades I would normally take past me here. And I'm okay with that. In my opinion, the dream scenario is good sell-off, pop on NVIDIA earnings, rally rest of the week. Let's look at the heat map real quick. Wow. Big improvement from yesterday, pretty much across the board. Oh, Goldman Sachs, you dirty dog. Are you back at the highs? You are back at the highs after that big rug yesterday that fully, it looks like we fully reclaimed that. Wow. Look at all these gaps from this. It was super tough to trade. Hit a big winner on this move, though. But super tough to trade. I want to see Apple turn very soon. As it kind of tests this 9 EMA. Google failed. You came just short of what the target you were looking for. If you were in it, you should be out. You should honestly have trailed it. Not let it go red. Not to let the winner go red. I like the way Amazon is trying to set up here. Let's see if we get one more pop on Apple here. If it fails new high, if we get a pop and it fails new high, I'm out of the end of week contracts. And a lot of technology services, we're seeing some bleeding. Utilities being green today is interesting to me. Like they're big pops. Like there's a rotation, but I don't see great confirmations of that. Could be just the start. After the live stream, I'm going to go through the trade challenge. I saw some traders were sharing some ideas there. Oh, guys, look at our AI. Our AI is just cooking. You see all this? These are all unusual option trades that the AI is tracking. 40K in the video puts, another 40K. That is two separate orders by the way. Microsoft calls, Google. Oh, it's tracking GOOG and GOOGL. INTC, big put. Microsoft 44K. 1.72 million in left. But yeah, going nuts. Insiders and whales can't even wipe their ass without us seeing it. We see it all. I wanted to call that bot that AI X-ray, but I think that was too on the nose. It wasn't as cool. And I'm all about being super cool. I want to take a shit. What was that? What was that unusual? Oh, it was left. Okay. Gosh, I'm tired this morning, guys. Good day to be tired, though. It's likely to be a slow day. What was this strike on left? $13 strike. So they bought at the money. They might be trying to snag a large share position. AI saying there's no clear catalyst identified from available data. I actually don't like this one, but it's interesting. Apple needs to get the bounce here. You know, NVIDIA trying to reclaim here of the pre-market. And, I mean, 5 minutes trying to flip. Let's see if 10 minutes got the signal. 10 minutes trying to get the signal. Trying to solidify it here. Pop over 223.50 could be good. I would honestly prefer to see a larger sell-off out of SPY at the potential expense of my Apple. I might have to cut my Apple here, in fact. Let's see. It's trying to tell me how he's in for the day. But I'm Imagine Dragons over here. I'm a believer. Believer. Hey. You bet me up, believer. Believer. First things first, the 30 minutes about to flip. And that can get you big buys off the dip. Ooh, big buys off the dip. Ooh. Second, don't you tell me that you're scared of NVIDIA, 'cause we know it's gonna be a good earnings. Ooh, there's hella chips like jeans. Ooh. Look at this evening star on the 15-minute for SPY. I mean, it's a full completion. Let's see if it actually gets a continuation of the orb low. You know, we called this out earlier, though. If you're trading futures, you know, that's a beautiful trade here. It's like an evening star that just fails through the orb. You could set your stop right there and ride that pretty much all the way down. It's pretty beautiful. This rejection is pretty ugly, too, you know. Potentially, you could enter here. This is better entry. We'll probably trade some futures tomorrow. I don't see why not. If people want that, if the live stream wants that. ASTS is blah. I'm out. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I bought the Junes, so I'm watching this 2-day and daily. The 2 days about the flip. I got the higher low. We have a major trend reclaim here, so that's why I'm being a little bit more patient with it. But I don't like it being sideways. So needs to do something soon, or I'm gonna size down. I probably won't cut it ahead of NVIDIA earnings. Yeah, the risk there is that I get walloped. I get a gut punch tomorrow morning if NVIDIA earnings is bad, but so be it. So be it. No risk, no reward. SPY puts are doing a great. Watching my PNL, SPY puts we're actually doing a really great job of like protecting the rest of the portfolio. Look at this. Some action, a headline. That's a big candle. What was that? I don't see any news. That looks like it was mechanical. Oh my! Little more new highs. It's $2 higher. No dip. Give me a dip. Why you gotta do this? Come on, brother. Give me that dip. Tesla, you dick. I don't see any news. So that's literally just a bunch of dip buyers sitting at the bottom of the orb. Holy snap. Crackle. Pop. Orb King. Orb King. You were trading futures. Holy shit. You would have been smacking that button. Smacking that button like a wife's booty. Google scalpable here. Move like that. SPY pops a new high. Google can reclaim 388 and you can finally get that move. That move's juicier than it was before. Now it's a $3 move. You're in a little bit late, but you're getting the EMA breakout, which it hasn't been able to do since 8:45. There's the SPY breakout. Google can get the scalp. Not in it. Just calling it out. Don't want to overtrade here. Just sitting on my hands. Big move. I already have Amazon alerts set for when I want to get in that. I think I want to see if Microsoft is getting the reversal too. Microsoft doing it. Microsoft doing the thing. Oh, wow. What in the fuck? That is a huge move. Is there really no news? Excuse my language, but what? No shot there's not any news. Where's the news? Skill Bank says Iran responds urgently to mediation efforts to avoid escalation. Saudi Arabia, additional opportunity to reach an agreement. So they're moving towards closer to. Oh, Trump started speaking about a half hour ago. It's a Trump comment. Something probably related to war. Okay. All right. So that got a nice reaction out of the market. Go get your rejection, but it looks a lot better than it did before. The only thing I don't like is I'm not getting that 10-minute confirmation, so I'm probably hands off. Still. I don't know. As long as it doesn't break the low of day, it's still playable. I want to take a look at Irene real quick. Oh, Irene. I see you. Sneaky girl. Oh, I see you. You got that 15-minute, 65-minute confluence there. Try to get the pop because of NVIDIA earnings. Let me tell you what, baby girl, I'm going to try that. In the month weeklies. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try some Irene weeklies here. And if there wasn't NVIDIA earnings tomorrow, I would size up over that high a day. Is this new weekly high? Is this new high of the week for SPY? No. Jeez, what does this chart do? No. Not yet. 741. Actually, forget. I gotta review my own report here. 743 is where bulls actually take control. Apple reclaiming 300. ASTS is tightening up. You know, you see it? You see it setting up this wedge here? I'll set the Irene alert over 51. Tesla honestly still looks fine. Big rejection for Microsoft. Let's watch the 1 minute again on SPY. So there's some rejections at 738 here. RNW going for retracement. I don't know. This consolidation at the high still looks fine to me. 2-day healthy. Weekly flipping. Really great. Back test before higher. Fine by me. Chance to add. Big key level 290. Reclaim of 1461 should give you more new highs. Continuation higher. SPY trying to bounce off the top of the orb. Apple needs to defend the CMA. Has so far. A-Lab ALAB backtesting 263 could be entry for a continuation higher. Still looking good. Microsoft not setting new lows, not quite yet. And even more than that, looks a little oversold. How does the 65 minute look here? 65 minutes very oversold. Tricky. Important not to do too much here. Important not to do too much. Tesla 65 minute looks good, but the 15 minute just puked it. I'm still in those Tesla autos, and I have no plans to cut because either zero or hero for me there. What I want to see is if hello, trading view work. What I want to see if this is a major low. I'm kind of looking to see if we're actually about to form a third wave. I had a big argument actually with another trader who's does Elliott wave analysis. Our bot thought that this might be a fourth wave, which is it's kind of a it's an argument over of how you do your mapping of Elliott wave analysis. Do you count? Does the market have to close under the close of the first wave? You know, if you count this as the first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, all right, if it doesn't need to close, then that's invalidated, and this is actually an ABC, part of a continued correction, and then this is all first wave, and this would be second wave. I will say either way, should be a nice impulsive wave higher. No matter how you look at it. And the weekly is kind of supportive of the idea that this might actually be a bigger move. So that's why I'm willing to give this a shot. One thing is concerning is like the monthly doing this, but I think it's important to note that this looks similar to this, right? This looks similar to this. So I would both in market structure and in TTM structure here. Yeah. So I'm willing to sit in the weeklies and see if we can catch the bigger idea and see this set a higher low. So even if we back test all the way to like 400 or 402, 402 more ideal, obviously, we could see just launch, higher. And ideally, you'd get back to the 450 in short order. But again, everything's speculation ahead of NVIDIA earnings. ASTS getting a nice pop here. Premium's not moving very well, though, so hard to get excited about it. It's got to clear those yesterday's highs before I feel tickled. Apple continuing to not give up this EMA on the 15-minute. That's essential. ALAB should be on watch here if that defends 263. Could be a good dip buy. I mean, you have all the confluence in the world. All the confluence that you would want to see from this name here. How are my NVIDIA Lottos doing? My 250s are green here. Alright, trying to catch a move. Alright. We took one day trade today, guys. We made 100% on Apple really quick this morning as a scalp, and took some profits on weeklies. We're up on our ASTS that we took this morning.
Tesla's still in a break-even range. And that's all we did, honestly. That's all we did. So, which is good. We don't want to overtrade today. But we're going to end the stream here. You know, first hour of the day. If you want to continue to trade with me, check out the Discord. Lots of new AI tools and market insight in the Discord, and much more coming. So check out the website if you haven't yet. If you're watching the recording of this live stream and you want to know what's on the way, all of that is on the website. If you go to our intelligence division, you can see all the tools that are going to be coming out over the next few weeks. So this month is a big month for us. So if you haven't checked out the new website, go check it out. Tons of cool stuff there. That's all I got. God bless, guys. See you tomorrow.